if you're young and trying to find other people who are trying to do good things and are trying to organize, this is a way to do it. And I will do a small plug. You've used these words in the past before, and we've joked about this, that, you were a Bernie Sanders supporter.
I was, absolutely.
I was a Bernie Sanders guy too. And here's the thing. In 2016, after Bernie Sanders did so well in Colorado, there was like a good 2 or 4 years where Bernie Sanders delegates were writing the platform of the party. Mm-hmm. They were saying get money out of politics. They were shifting the whole Colorado party to the left because Bernie had this ground source. And that was a good example of what happened in Colorado. But what happens in other states, New York, for example, and Washington, example, my comrades in DSA have done a really good job, I don't want to say infiltrating, but being involved in the Democratic Party and been using it to stand up candidates like Zoran or AOC or like Julia Salazar and these other candidates in New York City that are like, progressives.
That's right. By the way, I also mentioned about Bernie 2016. There were a lot of folks like me. I was a PO, but I was not super involved in the party at the time, and I really did get energized by Bernie in 2016. And that's the time I became assistant secretary of the county party and became a county officer. It was sort of a renewal in my political passion, that experience. And sadly, a lot of folks that got energized and became in the party kind of fell out. A lot of them did and became disillusioned, and I understand that. But I think it's important to understand this is a long fight, right? It's something you got to stick around for to make. But we're seeing the fruit of that work in the examples you mentioned.